Hi, I'm Mark. This is my September review for Scorpio Sun sign and Scorpio rising. We start the month with some mixed energies around. On one hand, you'll want to go deep. You'll want to feel what's going on around you. There are some issues around you that you need to deal with. Also, you need to do some clearing. There are worthless people and worthless objects in your life that you need to get rid of. It's a time to cleanse. Full moon on the 2nd is in Pisces. This brings deep emotions as well, intense feelings. You need to get in touch with your children. If you have children, you may be able to help them at this time. You may be able to improve your relationship with them. The other side of the coin, you'll want to be out there. You'll want to meet exciting new people. Maybe you've been on your own a little bit too much. You'll need to now socialise. You'll feel that you'll need to make new connections. You'll need to find people that are like-minded and can share your vision, because you also need to make sure your goals are doable, that you can activate them. It's a time for planning and organisation. So it's a busy start to the month, but there's good to come. I'll tell you a bit more about that later. On the 3rd, it's a good day for disciplined work. You'll be able to concentrate well, so this is a good day to tie up all those loose ends, get things finished, because you've got a lot to think about in the coming days. Venus moves into your 10th house career. Now this is a time when you can get noticed and you can achieve your desires. You'll have difficult decisions to make about either career or destiny. This is a good time to get a mentor or model yourself on someone who's successful. Mercury in the 12th is wanting to dream up big ideas now. You need to collate all that you've learned recently, put it all together in an organised fashion, because the Sun wants you to try new things, take a gamble. He wants you to push forward in an organised, structured way. On the 9th, you have one of the most favourable aspects, Sun-Jupiter. This is where someone can help you. This is where a friend, acquaintance or a colleague can point you in the direction of an opportunity. It's a good day for networking, talking to people. You need to have your mind focused. You could be a little bit lazy on this day, but you need to keep alert and not miss this opportunity. Also on the 9th, Mars turns retrograde. This means your energy will dampen down now. But it's also a good time to work behind the scenes. It's a good time to get to the truth, to dig deep and find out what's right and what's wrong, and then put your house in order so that you can move forward with confidence when Mars goes direct on the 13th of November. On the 10th, there may be an event or an occurrence that causes you a little bit of confusion or even a little bit of upset. This is to highlight a blockage. You have a blockage that you've had for some time that needs to be broken up, got rid of. This could be to do with appreciation and worth. Could be that you need to learn to enjoy what you do. Rather than think of the prestige or the money, enjoy and learn and appreciate what you do and what you can do for others. Then on the 12th there's another confusing day. This time we'll probably focus around relationships or children, family. It's not a day for clear thinking, so it's best not to get in a disagreement. Let it go and things will become clearer in a day or so. Then you can talk and sort things out. On the 13th, good news, Jupiter moves direct. He's been retrograde for some time, but now that he's moving direct, you can benefit greatly. There'll be opportunities, your head will be clearer, you'll be able to make better judgments now. So this is great. That's why you had to do all that planning and sorting out in your head, so you're ready for this. On the 15th, it's a very exciting day. It's a day that you can try new things. It's a day of coming up with new ideas. If you're in a relationship, it's great for spending time and doing different things with your partner. If you're not, it's a good day for getting noticed, for flirting with someone perhaps who's a little bit different, a little bit more exciting than your normal type of person. The new moon on the 17th is a fantastic day for you. You will be getting on with everybody. You'll feel sociable, affectionate. You'll be getting on with bosses, colleagues, family, friends. It's just a fantastic day. It's the kind of day when you need to think big. The sky's the limit. Push those boundaries a bit. Be a bit more dangerous. There's no stopping you today. The only thing you'll be aware of is try not to do what comes natural, because that's too easy. Try and do things that encourage growth. That's why you need to push those boundaries a bit and be a bit more dangerous. There's more good news at the end of the month, but before then we have a few challenging days to get through for you. Between the 21st and 23rd, Mercury in your 12th house is under pressure. So this is a time when relationships may be strained, communication will be difficult. Best to stay positive, don't dwell on things. Get in touch with your inner forces that can help you to overcome this. Try not to overreact. The way through this and the way forward is for you to balance giving and receiving in equal measures. On the 23rd, the Sun moves into your 12th house of the unconscious. On the same day, Mars and the Black Moon come together. Now the Black Moon is our shadow self. Here we have primal energies that are about to surface. Could be deep buried emotions. You could be very forceful. If you were given a sword, you could cut through anything on that day. There'll be no stopping you. But you have to be careful. These energies are very, very explosive. They're very deep. They come from deep beneath. This is where you can confront your shadow self, your unconscious side. This is where you can gain a lot of insight. It can be very positive or it can be destructive. Also may bring up issues that you've had worrying about your health. This could be mental or physical. So treat it with kid gloves. Be mindful that you could be explosive on this day, or mindful that you could be very emotional. Between the 25th and 27th, another challenging time. You may be a little bit irritable this time. You may be criticised by your colleagues. You may be discouraged by authority figures. You certainly may feel like telling people what you really think of them, but it's not a time for arguments. It's best to avoid confrontation and either meditate, deep breathing, just let it pass over you. Then to finish the month, good news. We have Saturn, who's been retrograde for some time, turning direct on the 29th. Now this is great news for you, because you've been under a lot of mental stress and strain. This will now be released. Your fears will be dissolved. Saturn is the great teacher. He teaches us lessons. And if you've learned those lessons over the last few months, then you will be rewarded. Saturn always gives back more than he takes. So this is good news. Your head will become clearer. You'll be able to now move forward with less restriction and less limitation. And then the other good news to finish the month is that Venus makes some fantastic aspects over the last 3 days. This is a time when you can have fun and really enjoy yourself. Forget all those worries, forget all that's gone on in the month. Just relax. It's good for your relationships. If you're not in relationships, it's a good time to meet someone and have some fun. So it's a great end to the month. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. If you'd like to leave me a comment, I'll be glad to hear from you.